we're all gonna die. That's basically the worst way to start anything, but it's true. And every day, scientists are working hard to make our lives longer through advancements in medicine. I mean, some of them are really great, but there's one that's super controversial, and that's cloning. Cloning is a pretty complicated process, but to break it down for you, you take genetic material from someone and put it into an empty egg. Then a clone grows from that egg. Who came up with this? Yoshi. Cloning used to be something you only saw in movies, but now it's becoming more of a reality for rich people. Yeah, like Barbara Streisand, who recently cloned her dead dog. Yeah, when your family pet dies, you don't just go get yourself a new dog. You hire a group of scientists to make you one. That's right. Your next lab may come from a lab. And all you need to do is be super rich, because there's a company in Texas that will clone cats for $25,000 and dogs for $50,000. Everyone talks about how dogs are more affectionate than cats, but if you're wondering exactly how much, the answer is $25,000 much. Now, cloning pets is one thing, but cloning humans is where things get crazy. I mean, if we start cloning people, we all know what's gonna happen. There will immediately be a new category on Pornhub called clones. And the videos will just be like, watch Crystal sit on her own face. I mean, the saying, go F yourself, takes it to a whole different level. You can start cloning people. Now, personally, I am 100% against cloning. I know there are a bunch of studies that show why cloning is a good idea, but y'all, there are 5 Jurassic Park movies that show you why it's not. I just don't think clones are necessary. I mean, have you been on Twitter? There are already plenty of people with no lives who think the exact same things. And they're all correct. Chris is the sexiest Hemsworth, okay? I'm sorry, Liam. I can see why some people think there are positives to cloning yourself. You can refer to yourself in the third person. Plus, you're probably granted immediate entry into every insane millionaire sex orgy. Think about it. It's like, I'm sorry, Emily, you're not on the list. Oh, really? What about my clone, Bemily? And I get how clones would make sports more exciting. I mean, think about it. Imagine a whole team of Steph Currys playing another team of Steph Currys, coached by Steph Curry, in a stadium full of Steph Currys. So the best case scenario is a court full of second best players. Go Raptors! I'm totally gonna get jumped after the show. But cloning just doesn't seem worth it. Because people never remember this. Your clone would be a baby, not an adult version of you. Who would want to spend a ton of money to have a genetic copy of yourself that you have to feed, bathe, and raise to adulthood? You're basically paying $3 million to change your own diaper. Don't be dumb. Cloning is just being obsessed with producing little versions of yourself. It's just like having kids. If cloning ever becomes a thing, I can already picture my mom and dad like, Lily, when are you going to settle down and have some clones, huh? Yeah, let's add that to the plate. But the real problem is that the rich people who'd want to clone themselves are the exact people who shouldn't be cloning themselves. It wouldn't be the good rich people, like Oprah, because she'd be smart enough to say, I don't want to mess with nature's design. No. It'll be people like Louis C.K. who'll walk around like, who wants to see our 8?